Hello, my gorgeous Taurus. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely wonderful. I really hope that the week has so far that it's been kind, patient, and generous for all of you. So Taurus, let's jump straight in, shall we? Let me clear the deck for you. Taurus, this is your reading, of course, so I want to talk about you. I want to talk about, especially if you have strong feelings or special feelings, special romantic feelings for a certain individual, whether you are crushing on them from far away, maybe nothing has happened yet, maybe they're overseas or they're here or they're in the office, but we're not doing anything about it yet. Maybe it's someone that you're dealing with now. Perhaps you still have feelings with someone from your past, right? It's going to be different from all of you, but I usually find out really early with the tarot what type of connection you currently have with them. So, the question is, well, are those feelings reciprocated, or is it just one-sided? Do they have feelings for you? What else should you know about this person, Taurus? Let's do this. Let's really dig deep. Let's talk about your feelings. Let's explore it. Let's dissect it. And really, let's kind of figure out what's going on with your person. Do they have feelings for you as well? Is something going to happen with these feelings? Is it going to go somewhere? Let's see. Now, I was almost going to do an extended reading. I didn't feel very guided to. So I don't want to throw out an extended reading just kind of for the sake of it. So let's do a very thorough reading here. And let's see anything else that you should be aware of. Also, this Saturday, 12 p.m., I'll have the pleasure of doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot readings. I cannot wait. That's going to be super fun. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Here we go. And as I just started, it's actually raining outside. So that's interesting. All right, we've got the Hermit. So I can see that you are really kind of thinking about this person. Some of you feel that maybe you've been single for a while, or, a little bit hermity, a bit of self-imposed isolation here. Could be dealing with a Virgo, you don't have to be, but that's the wise sage. And what I like this energy is that you're very humble, very noble energy. You've accumulated very quickly wisdom and experience, no matter your age here or your gender. So I can see here that you're contemplating. You're also looking within. It's almost like you're analyzing and saying, okay, I have these feelings for this person, but why? Let's dig a little bit deeper here. I actually am wondering now if this is someone that you do know, but you're not talking to them anymore. Because, usually, like I said, this is a bit of self-imposed isolation where it's like, I'm not really keen on being extra social. I just want to sit here. Let's see. 10 of Wands. Temperance. Okay, you're in a state of trying to balance everything out. What happened? Obviously something happened between you and this person that didn't end well. It felt like an uphill battle, literally. I mean, look at that. Carrying those brooms, those wands, that's breaking your back. So that is Sagittarius energy. It's actually one of the most burdensome, burnout, stressful cards, I must admit. So I think here that something happened, and now we're in the state here of Temperance, which is healing, right? Moderation and healing of mind, body, and soul. Oh, that is interesting. It's almost like some of you are a little bit uninterested in maybe love, or you're not really ready to go back out there. You have these feelings, but you're just happy to keep it to yourself. I feel like you've been through the ringer quite a lot, not just with this person, but maybe with even past lovers, for example. Oh, we got the Chariot. We've got movement happening here. The Chariot Cancer energy is the number one fastest moving energy in the entire deck. Oh, that is interesting. It's like, I don't know, it feels like deep down inside, you would absolutely love it if things were to work out or actually go your way and you can move forward. But at the moment, you're kind of happy to be here. I think some of you are tired. Like, just this self-imposed isolation, I feel like it's actually done good for you though. Even though you're exploring these feelings for this person, obviously something happened. We've gone our separate ways, we're not talking. And now I really like the fact that you are putting yourself first here and thinking, you know what, I'm going to take care of myself. Not just my heart, but also my mental health, my physical health here as well. Okay, let's get more messages. I'm going to pull out all the cards first, but I just thought it was so interesting. We have the Knight of Swords. That's the number one fastest moving knight. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Wow. Followed by the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Then, okay, this is interesting. The 10 of Wands has rolled over to the Ace of Wands. Could it be that there is another chance with this person? But I don't know how that makes you feel, because they may be coming in very quickly. But yeah, 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Some of you have your walls up. You're probably a little bit apprehensive about this. Even though your feelings are there, you're different. You've changed, but you've changed for the better though. So some of you might be a little bit like, I'm not really sure. But that's the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior never ever gives up. You're just, like I said, you're different. You're kind of seeing this from a bird's eye view now. You got your head above the clouds and you're not really kind of being swayed by your own emotions here. You're being a lot more smart about this. We have you. The World, the last card of the major arcana, always says congratulations, hurrah, you've come full circle here, right? Of course, the World is considered very lucky, very positively well aspected. Now, of course, it has Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and it's got you. It's got Taurus energy here. Where there is an ending, it's instantly replaced by a brand new chapter here. Oh, wow. You have really changed. Your feelings are there. So you may say, I love this person, but am I in love with them? That's different. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to make their presence known to you, and you are going to be reaching a fork in the road very soon with that Two of Swords, Libra energy. What do? Do I actually close the door on this person, lock it, throw away the key respectfully, or do I open up the door and have a new chapter with this person? Yeah, this is a bit of analysis paralysis here. You know, it's a bit like overthinking, or what do I do now? Yes or no? So there's a reason why I'm doing this reading. There's a reason why you're watching it, because they are coming in hot and heavy. They're coming in very fast here. A bonus message for you. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. So the same 4 fixed signs. So remember, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and you, Taurus. This is about divine timing. It's about, it may seem like this person just came out of left field, out of luck, but it's to do with your destiny. This is a destiny card, right? It's about change, it's movement, it's momentum, it's moving forward, another chance, that window of opportunity. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I feel like this person wants to work things out with you. And you're like, I see that you're on the fence. You've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Oh, okay, I was not expecting this. This was interesting. For you to have that 10 of Wands, what is it that has been causing you such an enormous amount of stress and anxiety? Did they put that on you? Did they make you feel lesser than? Because that's not fair. You are an extremely strong star sign, Taurus. I call you the boss. You're the OG. You know, you're definitely the boss of the zodiac. So for you to be under this enormous amount of stress and apprehension, you know, it's not going to tear you down, but it does get tiring. And you are very loyal, but I know that you're only loyal to the right people. You've got your tribe, and the fact that this person is kind of trying to return, that's not a yes from you, but it's also not a no. It's a gray area at the moment. So yeah, that's why I didn't feel compelled to do an extended reading. I think we're going to get all of our answers here. Let's see, we got 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do 2 more, and the last one. Oh, yeah, see, that's when I know it's the ending. All right, here we go. Yeah, I feel like your feelings are a little bit up in the air. I don't feel like it ended very good. I think like you almost saw a side to this person, call it the ugly side, or just a side that has turned you off. And you're like, yeah, I may have feelings for you, but doesn't mean you have to be my ideal person. Yeah, look at this. What a difference between the 10 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, right? That's Virgo energy. Of course, as Pentacle, it does cover Earth. So we've got Taurus and Capricorn. That's the dream life manifested, right? It's having that life that you've always wanted. You know, the dream relationship that is built on trust, love, respect, loyalty, integrity here, family and all this. But I can't help to notice that we have, you know, I was going to say mice, but they look like 2 rats. Now, you know, I'm going to say mice, only because, you know, when we see like rats or mouses in what do they call it? Fortune cards. They call them the robber mouse. You know, the robber mouse steals, right? They steal our happiness, they steal our finances, our time and all this. So it's almost like, yeah, I feel like this person did that. That's why we have the Tower. Scorpio energy. It's the downfall, right? It's a card of chaos. I feel like it ended very quickly. And it's like a lot of you could actually kind of see yourself spending the rest of your life with this person. But either you ended it or they ended it very, very quickly here. You know, it's like a guillotine. It's like, it's a very quick ending. And I do feel a lot of you are left to pick up the pieces, move forward and, you know, pretend your life is okay. But, you know, deep down inside, we were hurting. So that's why we do have that Two of Swords coming out. It's like, do they even deserve a second chance? I'm smelling Chinese food. I don't know if someone's eating that right now or someone likes eating Chinese food. I mean, I'll eat anything, to be honest. I love Chinese food. Like, I love Greek food or like that. I'm just smelling it. So I don't know if you used to go some. I'm just smelling it in the air. So that's actually quite interesting. Like, I don't know why they're showing me also dim sims or dumplings. That's actually very interesting. That's going to mean something to someone. That's not for everyone. But again, this is like indecisiveness. It's avoidance. Yeah, see, we've got Temperance again. Like, I don't know if I can actually heal this. Is it even worth it? Should I give them 5 minutes of my time? Or should I end it with the Death card? Death is also about rebirth and transformation. So let's see. Ace of Pentacles. That's Taurus energy. I feel like deep down inside, you really believed, you wanted this person to be the one. And some of you might, in your heart space, might still be stirring that you want this person to be the one. But mentally, like, there's a bit of a tug of war between your head and your heart. It's like, you're just not feeling it mentally, but, you know, emotionally you are. But they may present you with the mother of all offers. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is a big offer of commitment, engagement, marriage, and all this really solid stuff that adds a lot of value to your life. So let's see. Your person is your person is coming in, and what energies are they bringing? My number one favorite card, the Sun, Leo energy. It's such a happy card. It's also the most powerful card in the deck, and the rays of the sun offer you illumination, enlightenment. It's about pure joy, bliss, and blessing. So I feel like your person is very determined to reintroduce that back in your life. They may be very aware here of your stress levels or the pain that you have endured, that you're probably still holding because of what's happened between the both of you. So I don't care where the sun is. The fact that it made an appearance is telling me that there is definitely a huge potential of light at the end of the tunnel. That's why we have the Ace of Wands, which is showing that there is a golden opportunity here to start fresh. But let's talk about that Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords again. So these knights are going head to head. Look at that. Same knight. Wow. Then out of all the knights, you know, they're all determined, but the Knight of Swords like the Knight of Wands. But let's talk about more the Knight of Swords, which has come out twice, side by side. I feel like if you were to give this person another chance, you're going to be very determined to make sure that you both start off on the right foot, that this time we're going to do it correctly, that it's got to be better than ever. That's why we have death/rebirth/transformation. So there is this determination on both your ends, like, if this is going to work, let's do it, but let's do it properly. Wow. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Emperor. Wow. Aries energy. You could be the divine masculine watching this. You could be dealing with a divine masculine, right? It's actually really interesting because the Emperor takes action. But before they take action, you know, everything's pre-planned. Everything's strategic here as well. And I feel here that your person is definitely going to, I don't know, they've got a trick up their sleeve. Not a bad way, but something to get your attention, to get closer to you, to lead by example here. A lot of you, though, are just a little bit apprehensive, should I take action? But it's like, again, we go back to that mentality, like, if we're going to do it, I want to be determined. I want you to be determined as well. But I just need you to get ready, because there's a reason why you're watching this. It's a timeless reading, but they're preparing to take some form of action, something big, a very big action. That may very well, hopefully, lower your walls down. You know, if and when you feel vulnerable enough and you feel safe. The World, please. Oh, we got my favorite page. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, the bringer of good news. I think you're going to start feeling a little bit excited. You're seeing light at the end of the tunnel. I do see they're definitely going to ask you out here. And I see you actually finally responding here as well. It's like the more we do that, we start to pick up the momentum. That wheel, you know, the wheel of fortune starts to move faster and faster and faster and faster here. So this is actually getting really good. It's almost like it starts off very slow, bit of a trickle effect. And then I see both of you communicating here. And then we're taking action. Oh, this is interesting. Let's talk about your indecision here. That's you again. That's Taurus energy. Should I commit to this person or not? At the end of the day, when all is said and done, we've got the moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. That speaks of your internal fears, your internal anxieties, fear of the future, right? You're throwing caution to the wind, especially because you know, you're a little bit worried. What if they're hiding something? What if there's a third party? What if this? What if that? Those are normal feelings to have. The Knight of Cups, yeah, you've got an apology coming your way. I do see there's a reconciliation. Sorry about this, sorry about that. This person really, they've got strong, I know you have feelings for them, but they've got really strong feelings for you. Got that Ten of Wands again. Why is it there? Because the Seven of Swords. Some of you are really not trusting this person 100%, and it's okay, because trust needs to be earned, right? It's not going to just happen like this overnight. More, please. Yeah, we've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. We have you, and we have the World again. That's interesting. It's telling you now to make a decision from your heart. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, some of you, that's Taurus energy. Some of you are actually determined to actually turn this person away and close this chapter with the World. We've got Taurus here again. Let me split the deck. Ace of Pentacles is there again. The Five of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, some of you are probably a little bit peeved off with this person. It definitely couldn't have been an on again or off again connection here. You want this person to prove themselves to be reliable, not wishy-washy, not here today, gone tomorrow. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. We can definitely heal this. We've got the Chariot moving forward. Seven of Swords is there again though. And the Ten of Swords, King of Swords. Yeah, I can see that trust has been severed here. Some of you have lost faith, trust, even probably a little bit of respect for this person here as well. This is definitely going to be quite challenging, not so much for you, but for your person. I'm going to be really honest, because obviously you've been on the receiving end of a bit of dirty work from this person. You know, after all, you are aware of any fantasy and illusions under the influence of the moon, right? Especially if this person was withholding important information, secrets, or even white lies. In rare circumstances, the moon can mean a secret third party here. Even though we have an apology coming your way, if I were to ask you right now to make a decision, so hand on your heart, make a decision about this person, are you willing to give them another chance or not? Because I do see that some of you, I feel like, yeah, we're going to resume once more, but I see some of you rejecting this person and closing that chapter once more. It's like, you know what? This is it. Hey, maybe we might even be friends, but I cannot take you back. But they will be persisting. The Emperor starts to get very ambitious, very determined, and they do persist though. So I'm kind of feeling like there's two groups of you. It's almost like one, it's like, okay, we'll try, but we got to do it right from the start, and don't make me regret giving you another chance. I do see some of you maybe entertaining, so the other group of you entertaining the thought of maybe giving this person a chance. But ultimately, I do see that some of you may reject this person, because it's Seven of Swords is a card of deceit, right? It's a card of lying, cheating, stealing. Maybe they were jealous of your success, even trying to copy you and all this. That's pretty heavy energy. And we know we got that Ten of Wands coming out twice. So it's almost like you're thinking, are they going to add value to my life or more stress here? I would say take all the time you need. That's why you have Temperance. Temperance says, you got it twice. It says take all the time you need. Don't allow this person to rush you, especially because we have the Two of Swords. I feel like, again, it's a bit of thinking. It's like, no, I need to make a logical decision. But the Lovers is saying, no, put your hand on your heart. What is it telling you? So I do feel that if you do want to give this person another chance, I would say take it slow. Absolutely. But I'm really picking up for some of you, it's like, even though you have feelings for them, you may love them. It doesn't mean you're in love with them, but ultimately it's like, I forgive you, but this is where it ends, right? And I see you breaking the chapter, like breaking that cycle. And now you actually have a fresh, clean slate to pretty much be with anyone else. So you will know kind of which group that you fall into. But if you do want to give this person another chance, I see that it's going to work out. I actually do see that. But if you don't want to, that is absolutely fair enough. You don't owe anyone an explanation, but I see that you're going to put an end to it. Like, this is it. Finito, no more. But you have learned a lot. And what I love is that you have not allowed your heart to harden. You've taken the lessons with you here, see? To make sure that it never happens to you again. But yeah, these feelings are definitely, they're warranted, they're reciprocated, they feel like they do have strong feelings for you. They're going to put a spotlight on that. And they're very determined to get their message across to you. All right, let it come and let it flow. I'm going to be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading this Saturday. Let's see if you get even additional information, or hopefully maybe someone new, right? Maybe there's someone new coming in. So let's see. But either way, you're being smart about this. And I can see that there's going to be perhaps a series of conversations here that will offer a lot of clarity, a lot of illumination here. A lot of stuff is going to come to light. And yeah, I'm seeing either there's just a group of you saying yes, or other ones saying thank you, but no thank you. And either way, you can't lose. You cannot, no, you're going to win. It's a win-win for you regardless. Taurus, thank you for joining me. I thank you for your time. Power to you. And yeah, this person's coming in to explain themselves. That I do like. That I do appreciate. So thank you very much, and I'll see you this Saturday. Bye, Taurus.